Hey guys, I wanted to jump on here real quick and talk a little bit about one party. I've had several clients reach out recently saying they're having more trouble getting both people at the appointment, and we are wondering why that is, or what we're doing wrong or what we should fix. The first thing we always want to look at when we're having this issue is, how do we initially ask for both people? Are we doing it at the beginning of the conversation? Are we doing it at the end of the conversation? Strategically, we want to be doing it closer to the beginning of the conversation. Shouldn't be the first question, but we should be asking this in the first 30 to 40 seconds of the conversation, in the same part where we're gathering the demographical data to make sure they live in our service territory and that they're a homeowner. Essentially, I have found that many companies, the way that they're asking for both parties is actually what we're doing that's hurting us the most. So many times I hear companies, I'll listen to a phone call or they'll role play it and show me what they say, and they're saying to the customer, is there a spouse, significant other, or someone else you want at the appointment? The answer when you say that will be no, many times even when they're married or have a significant other. Why is that? Because you didn't ask them if there was a spouse. You asked them if there's anybody else they want at the appointment. Well, if you're going to tell them you need them both, and they told you they don't want to do it, you're going to have friction. So we need to make sure that we're asking in a way that's asking the real question that we're trying to ask. We also don't want to be saying something like, are there other homeowners? Who else is on the deed? Those sound like Big Brother, and you will immediately get resistance on that one as well. Now, every single way that we ask, there's a certain percentage of people that are going to give us some resistance no matter what. But what we have found the best way to ask is to be very direct, but yet use something kind of casual and cutesy. And how we ask is we say, yeah, now is there a spouse in the house there with you? Great, and their name is? And then we are able to get the real answer, right? And look, if they're trying to fight us on it, we will get a little pushback here sometimes. But if we say that with confidence and we say, is there a spouse in the house there with you? And their name is, we get the least amount of pushback than every other way we try. Not to mention, we get the truth that they do actually have a spouse in many cases. And if we ask in any other way, we will get weird, watered down answers, and sometimes things fall through the crack. For instance, if I say, is there any other homeowners? No. Well, I'm the only one on the deed. So too bad I've been going with Joyce over here for 17 years, but it doesn't matter because she's not on the deed, and you asked if there was any other homeowners. Nope, it's my house. I own it. I'm on the deed. We'll get strong, independent women that say that same thing, right? And they think that we have an agenda when we ask that, when the reality is we just want to know, is there anybody else whose opinion they value? So that's really what we want to do. We want to start with, is there a spouse in the house there with you? Great, and their name is. And then if we can't get them to come off of anything, we'll just do one more check and say, now, is there anybody else whose opinion you value on projects around the home? This allows us to find out if there is a child or an adult in a senior citizen's life that helps them with things around the house that they want to bounce ideas off of. Using the word decision maker also shoots us in the foot. I understand you want both decision makers at the appointment, and look, I've sold in the house. I want both decision makers at the appointment too. However, when you say the word decision maker, is there any other decision makers? They A, know you want them to make a decision, and B, you're likely to get the answer in return, I'm the only decision maker, when we know damn well that that's not true. So that's the place we always want to start when we are talking about trouble with getting both parties at the appointment.